Hey, good morning, friends. It's another Monday morning mindful moment with me. Yay! So, something that has been on the top of my mind today really started with a conversation with my neighbor yesterday when we were walking. And we were talking about how sometimes, maybe a lot of the times, we have the tendency to assume the worst about people or ill intent from people instead of believing the best, having grace, maybe pausing and being purposeful and intentional about asking questions. So somebody on your way home from work cuts you off while you're driving and you immediately start the road rage and maybe you're swearing or maybe you're tearing that person apart, but you have no clue. Maybe that person is on the way to a hospital because there's an emergency crisis with a family member. Maybe they're running late for work. I don't know. But sometimes we just automatically go to the darkest place that person is evil, trying to hurt me, trying to harm me. They're a turd hole, even if that's a name, but I'm making it up. But we have a tendency just to make up a story in our mind about somebody's bad attitude or how they brushed us off or how they just didn't give us the time of day. And I think we need to be willing to have a little bit more grace for people, a little bit more pausing and asking questions, a little bit more diving in to really see how somebody is doing and how their day is going instead of writing them off and thinking that they're a turd. Yeah, I said turd. But you know what I mean? How can we become more purposeful, have more grace, more understanding? I wonder if the world would be a better place if we just were purposeful to believe the best about people and ask good questions and seek to understand and not make up stories because we can't wrap our mind around why this person maybe was rude at work, or why this person had a bad attitude, or why this person was sassy at a staff meeting. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes, the stresses that they're dealing with, the anxiety that they're dealing with. Maybe they have an intense workload for the day and they just are exhausted. But we can, as compassionate, kind people, be willing to dive in and ask questions, be willing to say, hey, how's your day going? Hey, what's going on with you? Is there anything I can help with? Maybe we could offer help. Maybe we could ask better questions. Maybe we could believe the best about each other with good intent instead of walking around thinking that everybody is out to get us. Everybody's out to screw us. Everybody's out to take advantage of us. That is not the case, my friends. We have to stop those lies and those stories in our head and really be willing to believe the best in people. I would rather believe the best about somebody and maybe be a little naive than walk around thinking that the whole world is out to get me, that the whole world is out to run me off the road, that the whole world is out to sabotage my work, that the whole world is out to take advantage of me. How exhausting would that be? But a lot of us do that. So this week, my mindful moment, my challenge to you this week is to believe the best about maybe somebody who gave you the cold shoulder. Believe the best about somebody who accidentally cut you off while you're driving home. Believe the best instead of making up a story about your coworker or what's going on. Maybe you need to step in their office and say, hey, how's it going? I'm here to help. Is everything going okay? This week's challenge, believe the best about the people that you encounter. Believe the best about your friends, your coworkers, your family members. The whole world is not out to get you. The whole world is not out to sabotage you. My friends, we need to have more grace, more compassion for the people that we encounter on a daily basis. We can change the world one person at a time by believing the best about who they are, what they're walking through. And we walk in grace, compassion, and understanding. It's a challenge for myself this week too. When my mind starts to make up stories because somebody ignored me or blew me off, I'm going to have more grace. I want to have more grace. I want to have more understanding. I want to have more compassion. And together we can change the world, one person at a time. So that's this week's mindful moment, this week's challenge for you. We can do it together. More compassion, more grace, more understanding for the people we encounter on a daily basis. So until next time, have an absolutely wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.